Xin Chao, what's up everybody? Alright, this is another heavily contested or asked about video. I guess I left it out, but transportation. How do you get around in Saigon when you come here for your vacation? Or how do you kind of move around in Vietnam in general when you're here on vacation, or even for first timers moving here? So let's get into it. If you do like this video, subscribe to my channel. That would be legendary of you all. If not, no worries. Smash the dislike, leave a nasty comment, and never watch another video. All right, let's get on to it. We're in like printer row over here. So, there are many modes of transportation, believe it or not, to get around in Saigon. It's not all just grab bike. However, I do recommend that once you get here, you download the Grab application, G-R-A-B. It's green, you'll know right away you've got the right one. Now, Grab is the most common type of transportation for single riders, essentially. You can get a Grab bike for anywhere from 10K up to 60K in surcharge, which is, you know, anywhere from 80 cents, 50 cents to $1 or $2. And if you're a single solo traveler, it is probably the easiest way to travel around Saigon, to be honest with you. It's pretty cheap and affordable too. Now, if you're a couple and you're gonna travel together as a couple, you guys can each rent a Grab and just ride scooters separately. But if you wanna ride together, Grab also has a Grab car, which is also very affordable. The average trip on a Grab car is 100K to 200K, 300K if you're going pretty far. So that's anywhere from $4, $8 to $12. And you're in a secure car then, so you're not going to be susceptible to like motorbike accidents and stuff like that. You know. So it is a bit safer. I usually take a Grab car if I'm going somewhere. I do not like the way Grab drivers drive. It can be very fun though, especially the first few times, but after you see a bunch of people get in crashes on Grab drivers, or like know a bunch of people that have gotten pretty wrecked out on a Grab motorbike, you start to get a little weary of using them. I prefer to just drive myself, like I drove today. We parked over at the mall, left everything over there. It's got a secure parking spot. I can go out and film. I don't know what this is. Looks good though. Like some kind of salad. And you got some banh mi over here. But yeah, Grab is probably the most used service. There's alternative services. I don't think they're in English yet, but you can muddle your way through it. There's BE, and it's a yellow one with a little blue icon. You can also use that for bike sharing, and it's the cheapest one, I believe, out of the bunch. And there's a few others, but those are the two I would stick to for first timers. Also, you can use Grab to order food at your hotel if for some reason you get sick, or you just want a hotel day there and you don't want to eat the hotel food, it may suck or it's overpriced. You can order a plethora of different food from there. It's essentially like the Uber Eats of Vietnam. And then there's straight up taxis. So taxis are pretty good. They're pretty reliable. I do have a little advice on the taxi. If they really know you're a gringo, like super new here, they might run you around. Like they'll take you in a big circle. So it might not be a bad idea if you take a taxi and open Google Maps and make sure he's going the right way. Kind of check his work. I only had that happen to me once when I was drunk and I got a taxi from Bui Vien, and it was still before I didn't know the city very well at all. And I'm like, we leave Bui Vien, and I lived like 8 minutes away, and like I'm hammered, so I'm just like on my phone texting Winnie. It was right when me and Winnie started going out. And like 20 minutes goes by, and I'm like, what's going on? And I called Winnie, and she's like, read the place where you at. I'm like, District 2. She's like, oh, he's scamming you. So she ended up talking to him, made him take me home. He had ran up the meter to like 400K, and I'm like, I'm giving you 100K, dude. I'm not giving you, and it shouldn't even be 100K. And don't do that shit anymore. People don't like that shit, man. Makes your country look bad too, because the guy did know English a little bit. So yeah, that is a way, but the taxis are about 5 to 10, 20% more than a Grab car. but they're almost everywhere. The Vina one is everywhere. I do recommend the Vina one. It's white and turquoise. And then if you have a large group of people, that's usually the way to go. Grab also offers a scenario for large groups. They have a large passenger car that you can get. Costs a little bit more, but that is there as an option. Grab is also in English, so you can figure it out. It's not that difficult. Now, so the taxis are good. I take the taxis all the time. They're pretty trustworthy and reliable. You know, you've got all the guys' information on the dash and stuff like that. Grab car is still going to be your preferred mode of car transportation, though, if you're trying to save money. But you can use a taxi in a pinch, no problem. I would not rely on a taxi, though. But, you know, this is up to you. You can do what you want. Yeah, we're in District 5. Oh, hot damn. Hot damn. I figured we would get away from Winway for the info videos and kind of give you a view of a different area. It's definitely going to rain soon, so I need to find a place to drink a beer. For sure. I could feel the rain is in there. It said it wasn't going to rain today, though. Well, hopefully it just doesn't rain. So that's a lot of the common modes of transportation. There's also other modes that a lot of the older expats like to use, which is the bus. The public bus. They have a public bus. Oh, nice. Win-Win's got the video idea. She just sent me a list. Great idea. Great job, honey. Let me read it off. Download the bus map app for Ho Chi Minh City for routes, maps, and times. Standard fare is 6,000 or 7,000, no transfers. The app is GPS based, no need for Wi-Fi. The app has indicated stops on each route. There's also a feature that allows you to enter your destination and it figures out your location based on the GPS in your cell phone and tells you exactly what buses to take to get you to your destination. He's been using the bus for 3 years. That's Mark. He loves using the bus. So, you know, it might not be a bad idea to use the bus. We're actually going to jump on the bus. I'm going to try to get the electric one and do a vlog off of that so you guys can see what that kind of looks like. I'm pretty excited to do that because they have all these. This is one of the buses right here. So this is the public bus. Maybe we'll use it as a thumbnail. So that's exactly what the public bus looks like. I've given you the way to do that properly according to Mark. That's the only way Mark really travels here is by bus. So I'm going to trust in what he has to say on that one. And Mark's just a super trustworthy guy. I've been knowing Mark for years now. So the bus, we've covered the bus. Then, this is my preferred way of travel, especially if you're a tourist. I like the water taxi. It's very convenient. It takes you to all kinds of different locations. It's actually pretty fast too. And it gives you a beautiful view of the town. Let me break that down for you. I got all that information right here. Right here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You can do it. You can do it. The water bus is $15K per ticket. It goes to District 2, it goes to Bintan, it goes to Thu Duc City, and then it goes all the way, or Thu Duc, and then all the way out to D9. So you can take it to any one of those locations. So what they're doing here now is recharging air conditioning. Yeah, they're recharging the air con. They probably let out all the Freon. Oh, there's a Popeyes here. Popeyes, also very good chicken. Can't go wrong with Popeyes. They have a really good chicken sandwich here. Tastes just like Popeyes back home, so there's no alterations on the fried chicken joints here. So, and those are what rule the roost around here. So yeah, the water bus is a very fun way to get around in Saigon. It goes to limited locations, but you can then take a grab from wherever you land. I highly recommend you ride it once. You're massively skipping out if you don't ride that sucker at least one time. Now, let's talk about almost the final mode of transportation. Renting a scooter. Okay, this is a big one. And this is gonna have varying opinions, but I'm gonna be honest with you about what I think. If you have never ridden a motorcycle or a scooter, this is not the place to try that out. I would not advise that in any way. If you have some experience on a motorcycle and or have owned a scooter, or at least ridden one around quite a few times before coming here, go ahead and rent you a scooter. Do not drive like Vietnamese do. You're going to want to, because you're going to see them zipping around, and especially if you get a scooter, they're easy to zip around in. It's automatic. It's gas, brake, gas, brake. So it's very easy to kind of get into the style of driving like how you see them drive. I do not recommend this. You will get pulled over, and you might potentially get in an accident. Do you want to break your arm on your trip to Vietnam? You'll see it all the time, pre-COVID. I would see it all the time. Some couple walking around, the girlfriend's in a sling, her arm's broken. I would ask, oh, motorbike accident, every time. So take it for what you want to take it as, but I can't say I would ever recommend learning how to drive a motorbike here, even a scooter. Yeah, scooters are easy as hell to learn how to drive. You can learn how to drive a scooter in like, I don't know, 5 minutes, but it's dealing with all the stuff around it. Xin chào. Saigon ba?
13.000.
Đúng rồi. Vâng. And then the lighter. How much? Let's see what she hits me with.
13.
Okay.
Cộng với này 4.
Okay. Okay.
Dạ, dạ.
Great price. Go didn't rip me off. Come on, go. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. She's happy with her tip. That's an honest lady right there. That's the type of vendor you really like to see. You know, $13,000 for the pack of cigarettes and for the lighter. I have stopped smoking quite a bit, but I still smoke. I'm not going to try to lie up front. But the vape has been helping massively. But I forgot the vape, and it's definitely looking like it's going to rain. So if I got to stop somewhere, I want to be able to crank a hoon. So yeah, don't make this your first like motorcycle experience. This is not the place that you want to make your first motorbike experience. It's just not. It's not what I would recommend in any kind of way. Now, if you are an experienced motorcycle rider, I had 20 years plus of experience before moving here. If you're an experienced motorcycle rider, go ahead and rent a motorcycle even. You can get a Ducati 390 for like 40 bucks a day. Rent that for a few days, have some fun on it. But again, don't drive like a Vietnamese. Bless the Vietnamese, I love them, but it is an acquired skill to drive like that. Everything is within a fraction of a second of almost wrecking. Just take yourself out of that, go slow, and you will never get pulled over, and you'll never have any issues. Like, I never have any issues on my bike because I drive like an old man. That is the secret to not getting hurt here and being successful as a driver. If you go zipping around speeding, you're gonna get pulled over, you're gonna be paying bribes, you know, it's not gonna be good times. But for someone that's lightly used like a scooter and motorcycle, just get yourself a nice scooter. Rent a nice scooter. Get an Airblade with nice brakes, pretty quick. You and the wife or you and the girlfriend can go on that and go all around town. I do recommend that as a mode of transportation if you have the skill set to do it. Like I said, this is not, in my opinion, the place where you learn to use a motorbike and then go out and try to put it into real world practice here. Oh, this place looks famous. I think we've been down here before, but this place got an upgrade since last time. Oh shit. I felt the spackle of rain. And then the last mode of transportation, which doesn't really apply to Saigon, they do have a train, and you can take the train kind of all over the country. It takes a long time. If you are going to do the train, rent an entire cabin out. You don't want to have the cabin full of other people. It's cheap enough to do that. I've been talking about this other train, but there's this train that's $300 up north by Hanoi, and you take it's like a luxury train. I'm going to try to do that with Winnie sometime soon. It seems very intriguing to me. We shall see, though. So yeah, guys, that's the transportation video. I hope it helped. I hope I covered everything. You could rent a bicycle as well, but I don't recommend that. I don't know. Again, I think you would want to be experienced with the Vietnamese flow of traffic and understanding how it works before I'd even ride a bicycle around. But you can rent one, that's available. I think I covered all modes of transportation. Oh, I didn't. Before I finish, there's one last mode, the mode that I use the most, and it's called feet mode, walking. So you can walk everywhere. I can walk, usually when I come film in this district, T5, around here, I walk here. It's an hour walk from my place, but if you want to get good exercise and walk a lot, you can definitely walk around Saigon, especially if you're not a pussy of the weather. So walking is my #1 preferred method of travel in Saigon, especially if you're going to be in just District 1 and kind of hover around there. Now, if you're going to be staying in Thao Dinh in District 2, you're going to need transportation. That's a difficult walk. You're going to need a jump over to District 1. Then you can kind of walk around from there. All right, guys. I think I covered every mode of transportation. This was a heavily requested video as well. I was kind of surprised. I've kind of give you guys a full toolkit of everything that you could possibly need about coming to Vietnam on your vacation and or living here. A lot of things I just talked about apply to the same as living here. If you're scared to even drive a motorcycle, just use Grab the whole time you're here. I know people have been here years. They don't have a motorbike or scooter or anything. They just take Grab. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Thank you for watching. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.